Where you from? Man, I'm from down in the valley.
I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built the sling up.
You mean like San Antonio?
Bounce up,
Nah, man. Farther.
Got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like
Portal
FIFA. All the
956.
kids
V's
sing
up,
along
player.
like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight.
Let's start the show, Wattis.
All right, DITV fans. Today we have another 956 athlete taking the next step. Maurice Maui Solar from Edinburg, IDEA, is headed to Midland College to continue his golf journey and represent the Valley at the next level. One of the top golfers in the Valley, a state finalist, and someone that helped build the golf culture at IDEA Edinburg. Welcome, Maui Solar. How you doing, Maui?
Good, good. And you guys?
I'm doing very well, man, and I appreciate you doing this. I always like to start to say congratulations, right? I know it's a long journey and a lot of hours you spent practicing and getting to this moment to where now you have the opportunity to go play at the next level. And I really wanted to say congratulations to you and your family and wish you luck and wanted to say thank you for joining us.
Thank you, thank you.
Awesome. Well, we're going to do a fun game that we play all the time. It's called Start, Bench, and Cut, right? So I'm going to give you three different things. You tell me who you're going to start, who you're going to bench, or who you're going to cut. It's basically ranking them one, two, three.
Okay.
Okay. The first one, golf, right? We talked a little bit. I'm following the PGA Championship right now. So this one's going to be golf courses. So Augusta National, Pebble Beach, or St. Andrews? Which one are you going to start? Which one are you going to bench? Which one are you going to cut? Because those are three top level courses.
Yeah. Start Augusta National,
Okay.
bench St. Andrews, and cut Pebble Beach.
Now I'm going to throw this out there. Have you ever played in any of these courses?
No, I've never played.
Never ever?
No, my golf coach has played at St. Andrews, and he says it's a great experience. So
What's your favorite course to play at?
I think my favorite course that I've played at is the Woodlands Country Club, the tournament course.
Nice.
It's just great conditions all year round.
Yeah, I live in Rancho Viejo, so we have a pretty good golf course here.
Yeah.
So, and then I used to live when I lived in California, I lived by another golf course. So I like golf courses, even though I don't play. So
Yeah.
I like watching it. I'm a fan of it. So hopefully one day I'll try more. I can't get over the hard part of just sucking so much. I
Yeah.
can't do it. I try. I'm like, I can't get it over my head. All right, here's the next one. Early morning tea time, afternoon tea time, or night range session.
Okay. Start early morning tea time. Bench afternoon tea time, and cut night session.
Early mornings. Golf is always early. Is that because of the heat, or why do they start so early?
It just takes a long time, especially in tournaments with big fields.
Yeah.
Like even though you might start at 7:30, there might be people starting at 12, and then you get 5 o'clock. So
Yeah. There's so many competitors too. You got to start really early.
yeah,
And I don't mind early too because it's not as hot in the
and now
valley.
it's hot, and then you get it over with, and you go enjoy the rest of your day. So
Absolutely. All right, next one's players, and these are some of the greats, right? Rory McIlroy, who we talked about, Tiger Woods, or Scotty Scheffler.
okay, start Tiger Woods.
All
Bench,
time. That's your guy. That's your guy right there.
that's my guy. Tiger Woods is my guy.
So good. Yeah.
Scotty Scheffler bench, and then cut Rory McIlroy.
What's your favorite Tiger Woods moment?
Probably the chip in on 16 at Augusta, the better than most chip in.
Is that where he does that one thing where he's going crazy, or?
No, it's kind of this one where he plays it out to the left and he kind of just drips down a hill, and it like birdie falls in at the end, and it's just a great shot. It like sat on the lip for like 5 seconds before going in.
Yeah, the cool part about Tiger Woods is when I was in high school and college, he was doing well. So I was able to watch that run where he just was dominating everything, and that was pretty special. What do you think about Scotty Scheffler? He's on a pretty good run right now. What are your thoughts on him?
Um, I love the guy. I think he's easy person to root for. Even off the golf course and on the golf course, he does so many great things. Um, he does all the little stuff, putting, getting up and down, hitting the ball in play. He does all those little things. Very good, obviously.
Yeah, he's consistent. Like
Yeah.
today, I mean, he's not doing too well this tournament, but usually he's a top 10 guy no matter what. I don't think he's in the top 10 now, but I agree. Scotty Scheffler is one of the greats,
Yeah.
and he has the opportunity. So I wanted to go into golf. We talked a little bit before we started how golf is such a unique sport. Where did your love for golf come from? And talk to me about your experience when you were younger with golf.
Yeah. So when around the time I was born, one of my dad's uncles had just moved from Mexico, and so as part of his company, he would take out clients and coworkers out to play golf on Wednesdays. And so around the time when I was born, my uncle was getting my dad into golf. So whenever I spent time with my dad, it was like, oh, let's watch golf. Let's watch the golf channel, or let's go play on the range for in the afternoon. So that's kind of where it started.
And what's your uncle and dad's name?
My uncle's name is Mario, and my dad's name is Vicente.
And how's his golf game? I know I talked to him a couple of times. Is he pretty good? Or you passed him already? How's his golf game?
So he has a very good short game, or above average short game. Uh, he shoots around mid 80s. Maybe on a good day he gets to low 80s, but he's just out there having fun. He doesn't work much on his game, but I've taught him a couple stuff here and there.
So you're teaching him. He's not teaching you nowadays, right?
Yeah, it's been that way for a while.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that a bit. We talked about placing fifth in state and how such a huge accomplishment. How was that journey getting to the state meet, the state competition, and what did you learn from it?
Um, you know, it all came down to support from my family, support from my school, from my golf coaches. Um, you know, I guess just representing my school and so many people rooting for me pushed me in the district, regional, and state tournaments. It didn't necessarily go as well as I wanted it to, but it taught me a lot about how to stay consistent even on bad days. I mean, neither of the days did I feel like I played good, but I would manage my mistakes good enough to put up a decent score there and get top five.
I mean, fifth place is pretty good. What was your goal?
Well, I mean, I feel as a competitor, no matter what you go to, your goal is to win. Uh,
Yes.
and I'm very, very competitive. Anyone that knows me can tell you. But not necessarily a goal of winning, but just knowing my potential and knowing how good I can play. I didn't feel like I quite got there during the state tournament.
Nothing wrong with being competitive. I'm a pretty competitive person myself. Outside of golf, what else are you competitive in that nobody knows about?
Anything, basketball, soccer, football. If it's I don't know. I mean, literally anything I get competitive with.
You play ping pong?
I do play ping pong. I'm not the best at it,
Ooh.
but I try.
All right. How about like table soccer?
I'm very bad
Who's
at that, so I try to stay away from that. But if it's the only thing that's there to play, I'll play.
well, if we're around each other, if you want the smoke, I got you in ping pong and a little foosball because that's I play a lot. I used to play a lot of that stuff. Now my daughters they don't like playing with me as much 'cause I get too competitive, like you.
Yeah,
So
I hear that a lot. Like, no, you're too competitive. I'm like, well, it's a sport. You're supposed to be competitive.
yeah, that's the mindset, right? It's like you're so competitive to a point where it makes you good, right? And there's a fine line between being competitive and being a sore loser. At this point in my life, I'm a sore loser. so so I try not to play too much competitive stuff because I'll get mad and I'll take my ball and I'll run away. So that's me. We talked earlier about IDEA not having a golf program, right? And you actually were the one that came up with it. What did that process look like so the fans can know? And how hard was that? When did that start?
Yeah, so around seventh grade year, my dad had asked me if I wanted to move to a public school, to play high school golf and UIL and all that stuff. And even though I kind of did want to play high school golf, there was stuff that IDEA offered, academic wise, and with my friends, and just being in a smaller group that kind of made me want to stay. So I proposed trying to start a golf team, and he
Wow.
said like, okay, well, let's talk with some principals, some counselors, your coaches, the athletic directors from IDEA, and see if we can make it work. So we spent some time writing emails and having meetings, and so it was supposed to start freshman year, but by the time they had started, it was already halfway. So they're like, no, we'll just do
Mm.
sophomore year. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just all the support from the school that and my parents that helped, I guess, make that process a little bit easier.
Well, you're going to be, hopefully, you'll have a golf complex named after you, right? Because you're the one that made it happen at Ideas. And, the younger golfers have something to look forward to at Idea, right? To be able to do that. Are there some young golfers that are in the program to look out for?
So we actually have a girl that's a junior right now, and she almost qualified for state. She missed it by one.
Ah,
She's gotten really good. I mean, she started playing probably maybe a couple years ago, and
okay.
she's gotten much better these last 2 years. She breaks 90 almost consistently. I think in regionals, no, sorry, at district, she shot mid 80s around there. So she's been improving a lot, and I'm sure that next year she's qualifying for state. Um, my brother, I have a younger brother. He's
Oh,
in
okay.
he's in fifth grade, so he'll be up there. He's really good, so we're excited.
You got to be big bro, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Got to do it. You mentioned your family a little bit, and I guess I've spoken to your father. Golf is a time-consuming game, right? It takes a lot of support. It takes a lot of, ability to lend resources and things like that. How important has your family been through this whole journey with you, and what would you like to say to them?
Um, I mean, I don't think I can say anything that would show the amount of gratitude that I have for them. Um, they're very important in all of this. You know, money, time, going to tournaments, driving in the middle of the middle of the night, waking up early, spending hours in the sun. Um, I don't know. It took a lot of sacrifice, and I'm forever grateful for what they've done and what they will keep on doing as I keep going through my journey.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. I have three daughters, and they didn't play sports, but I almost like, man, I'm almost so much time has to be spent, right? If you do play sports as a parent, right? And shout out to your father and your family for doing that. I want to talk about your game a little bit. What's your best part of your game, and what are you improving before your next step in college?
So I would say my driving is probably the best
Yeah,
part of my game. It's pretty. It's not super far, but it's above average. Um, and I hit it pretty straight, so that helps a little bit. Um, I'm working on my short game, my chipping and putting. My putting has improved tons in these last couple of months, and that comes to switching gear and just spending more hours on the putting green. My
yeah.
chipping has gotten a little bit better, but it still needs some work before I can go compete with the big boys up there in Midland.
Well, I talked about Midland, right? What made that a good fit for you, and what was the recruiting process like? Obviously, the Valley, I haven't seen a lot of college commitments coming out of Valley for golf, right? So, what
Yeah.
was that process look like, and what made that school the right fit for you and your family?
Yeah, so I kind of started late on the recruitment process. I mean, there's not many people that I knew. how it kind of worked and stuff like that. So I would say I started about 6 months late, sending emails and reaching out to coaches. Um, so I think since the beginning, Coach Williams from Midland kind of was the only one, or not the only one, but the one that was most interested. He would send emails like maybe a day later at most. He would ask me how my tournament went, and he was the one that was mostly kept up with my results and asked more questions. And then I played a tournament up in Midland last July, and he went to go watch all 4 rounds.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, and I played pretty good. I shot under par each round, so it was kind of easy from there. He was like, "Oh, well, I want you," and I was like, "Okay, well, I'll look into it." And then they have an engineering program with A&M, so
Oh cool.
so I'm gonna go and try to do both routes: play golf at a high level, and then earn a mechanical engineering degree with A&M.
Awesome. Well, I got a mechanical engineer freshman. She just completed her freshman year. My daughter at UTSA. So engineering's a big deal for us in the household. I don't know anything about it. The smart ones, my daughter and my wife talk about it, and they're better than me at it. But nah, it's a game plan to do, and I really hope that. And I want to see it, right? Especially if they have that funnel to A&M, which would be kind of cool if you can get on there. How's their team, A&M? Are they a pretty big time team?
Yeah, A&M is ranked. I mean, I don't know this year, but they're always ranked in the top 20 uh,
Yeah.
Division 1 schools. They're actually playing right now regionals at they're in Bryan, Texas. So which
Okay.
UTSA is actually playing at too. So
Yeah, they got a good squad, man. They're
yeah,
doing pretty good. They won, I think, women's and men's, right? Southland
yeah,
Conference, I think so.
yeah. They won the conference, and the boys are playing right now in Bryan, Texas. So that looks pretty fun.
You never know, right? If they get it right, maybe Maui comes back home and plays in front of the home school. So I'll look forward to that. Earlier, I mentioned that obviously the 956 in the Valley, golf is still something new. If there's a kid out there wanting to get into golf and learn the game, what would you have to say to that kid, whether it be a woman or a boy or girl, and what kind of message do you have for them?
I think you gotta I think you just gotta go in with the right mindset of going out, having fun, spending some time with your friends out on the golf course. The Valley has grown a lot in helping kids play golf. I mean, Champions Lakes is opening a bunch of new facilities out there.
Yeah,
Los Lagos has been getting much better. They all have their own junior fees and junior events, stuff like that. So I think there is definitely more access now, and I think um, I think we have to, I guess, take away the misconception that golf is like a super hard to get into sport, golf like a sport
mm.
that's for only certain types of people, and just go in with the mentality of having fun and spending some time with your friends.
Yeah, you're right. Because even myself, when I think golf, I think difficulty,
Yeah,
right? When I think golf, I think frustration sometimes because that's me. But the whole thing about a sport like basketball or any sport you play, it's more about the friends that do it with you, right? That's how the love for a sport happens. So I like that you said that because it's important for kids out there. If somebody's watching right now that's never played golf, that it's okay to go out there and mess up. It's
yeah,
okay to not be good, but the whole process is the fun part.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to take that in my own identity and try to do it because, like I said earlier, I've tried to play multiple. I even have one of these like ghetto simulators.
Hmm.
So I have it. I mess with it sometimes. So I'm going to take that advice and I'm going to see if I can get out there a little bit more. So we're going to end with some rapid fire, if that's okay.
Okay.
Some questions. What's your favorite golf movie?
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Favorite part. What's your favorite part?
That scene in the bar where Happy Gilmore and Shooter McGavin are arguing and saying like he just starts rhyming. Probably my favorite part of the movie.
I like when Bob Barker punches him.
Yeah, it's also a good part
He
there.
goes rolling down. That's a funny one. What is your pre-round meal?
People are gonna hit, or my dad's gonna hate me for this one, but I usually don't eat when my tea time is early. Um,
Ah,
yeah, it's something something mental there that like messes with my stomach during rounds. But when it's a later tea time, some chicken minis from Chick-fil-A.
chicken minis. I like it. What's your longest drive?
I hit a drive 380 at Los Lagos on the 18th hole.
Woo
Downwind a
wee.
lot, but 380.
That's okay. What's the longest putt that you've sank?
I think it was probably around 60 feet, 70 feet, around there.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
your favorite thing about living in the valley?
The food.
Yes.
Definitely the food.
Always. Always. One word to describe you.
Caring.
Nice. And I ask this one a lot because as a over the hill athlete myself, right, there's always looking back at my athletic career and kind of wondering what it was like. And 10 years from now, what do you want people to say about Maui?
Um, I hope they see someone that is hardworking and gave back to their community, and kept their family and God first, no matter what.
Beautiful. I don't know what better way to finish it with that, Maui. Right? So I appreciate you doing this. I wanted to say it again. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
this accomplishment. It's the first step, right, of a career in your life that has allowed you to experience this. And I'm happy for you, man. You're going to go to Midland, experience something completely different. And being in college is some of the funnest times in my life. I still talk about it. I still remember it like yesterday, being the freedom of being there and how cool it's to feel that freedom. So I wish you luck, and I really hope to track your progress and see how you do. And I want to say thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, DITV, another great athlete that we're celebrating with us, and we're going to continue to do it. Maui is another one that is going on to play at the next level. So we have plenty more to come, and thank you guys for joining. So I'm going to stay on Maui, but thanks everybody joining. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Y'all stay focused, y'all keep working hard, believe in yourself, prove everybody that doubts y'all wrong, show up every day, stay pure, keep your heart pure, stay motivated, stay inspired, show love to your people.